Hello, Taurus. This is your reading for the week of March 17th, or whenever you find it and it resonates. Taurus, this is for some of you who are now starting to really experience a deep sense of power in your life, that you have thrown something or someone off your back, and now you are being able to choose, and you are being encouraged to choose. What I'm seeing is this bull, this really strong bull. You are not in a rodeo, and you are not in a pen with a matador. You are in a field. You are free. And you now are ready to experiment and look and go and do. You have got the love card that comes up really strongly, first card that comes up. And then you've got the humility card, which fell out of the deck and I put away. And then when I shuffled and cut the deck, I got that same card again. Now that card is talking about not you bowing down and being a doormat. Humility in this case, in this card, is talking about realizing that even though you may think you have all the answers or you may know best, there may be a force, of course there is, that knows better than you. And that would be divine force, your higher conscious mind, which may be the thing that is channeling your information and your choices now. But it's just leaving open to the possibility there may be more. But you are being encouraged to experiment and be non-judgmental, to be more curious than critical, and let yourself collect information and gather details and feelings and perceptions that are going to allow you to make a decision about how you want to choose to shape your life, how you want to use this incredible power that is coming into you. Now, the first card that I pulled was the love card, and the love card from that pack is really talking about identifying with love as the great power that is radiating from us, around us. It's not something that is dictated or decided upon by our personality. Rather, it's coming from that deeper part of ourselves, which is connected to the heart wisdom. And then right over that card, you have the choice saying, this is where your power points for creating your life exist, and that is in your ability to choose. Then you have another choice card that comes up, the ability to choose, around the experimentation and the humility card. What you also have here are two cards that I didn't really expect. One is abandonment and one is isolation. But when I put it together with the rest of this, and the feeling that I've got from this is that abandonment is very often, it can be about being left. It can be about feeling as though you don't have the resources you need, but you do now. You do have it, and I believe many of you are feeling it, but you're being asked to look at that and make your choices based on what you've got, what the strengths are, what your skills and your gifts are. You can underplay them quite a bit, Taurus, because you come by a lot of them very naturally and you don't realize that they are actually strengths that a lot of people have to work at having, have had to work at having, and you come by them a lot quite naturally. But you also have this ability to isolate yourself without even realizing you're doing it. And the isolation can work two ways. You can feel isolated from other people because you withdraw and you contract. But part of the reason you'll often do that is because you can have a sense of disconnection from your inner self, from your inner strengths, from feeling grounded in who you are. And that can cause you to kind of isolate yourself as almost a protection mechanism. But listen, guys, you're not in a pen. You're not in the matador ring. You are in a field. You are free. You have the power to choose. What you have the option of doing is deciding, what do you want? You can do a lot of stuff, but do you want to? and really check in with, what do you want on a daily basis, Taurus? What do you really want? Because as much as you can be grounded in your senses, which tends to bring everybody into present time, you can also get so carried away on working towards a dream or working towards a vision of what you want that you forget to stay connected to the feeling. And in that, sometimes you can end up exerting a lot of energy in a direction that really isn't serving you, because you haven't checked in with, is this in alignment with what I want to be feeling? You've just gotten on that work cycle, and then all of a sudden, after putting in a lot of energy, you wake up and you go, oh, wait a minute, it's something different. Whereas if you'd been checking in with your feelings all along, you would have stayed more in alignment with, your trajectory would have been defined more clearly and more easily by staying in touch with your heart. The love energy is so seriously powerful for you, my dears, so seriously powerful for you. And whether or not we're looking at that in terms of the love in your life, or whether or not you're looking at this in terms of just being more in touch with your deeper self, it's still that frequency that is going to bring ease and abundance in whatever direction you want it to be. Whether or not it's your work focus, your spirituality, your health, your love life, it is that beautiful energy that is about that sense of power, which is self-correcting and self-directing. It is compassion, and it is expansion, and it is unconditional in its ability to reach, to heal, to change, to grow. So that is the cornerstone of your reading. And that, I'm going to leave you with that, my beautiful, beautiful, strong, brave, powerful bulls. Take care.